Have you ever had sleep paralysis?
I think once in my life. Once.
It's one of those situations where you're like, this is not real, so I should be able to wake up from it. But nothing is happening. You can't even say blood of Jesus. You can't you can't call for your parents. You just have to be there and you're fully aware of everything. But like, this is not real.
Lord.
Except this time it actually was real. Week in, week out, you are sneaking to watch on your phone. Some people won't name names, took a second computer to work.
Yes, that your popsy that sent you to boarding school. If you by any means bottle this league, oh Lord. I don't care if I know an Arsenal fan. Talk as I see you well. I will cook you like they cook mama. I will cook you like they cook goat meat. So you better not bottle it. I say I love you. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Gold Line Conversation TV. If you're new to this channel, first click like, subscribe, click the like button, click your subscribe button on YouTube, and follow us for more content such as this. Today, we are going to be doing our weekend match reactions, and long time no see. It's been a while, Mr. Toju. Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, actually, podcast. If you don't know, guys, check him out. He's not a friendly face. He's Mr. Liverpool. Liverpool has not been doing well so far. You are lucky I caught you at a good time because I was like, if I have caught you in that time of that middle belt, there's one middle belt where, like, if you message Toju just be like, leave me alone. Don't talk to me. But let me know. Live as a Liverpool fan. Let's go right in. Live as a Liverpool fan. It's not been easy because you were at before the season started, a couple of games even after the season, you were at the highs of the highs as a Liverpool fan. Come game week, what, 5 or 6?
Probably 6, I think.
6. Game week 6. You're like, what's going on here? What's going on here exactly? And you're like, okay, that's a little wobble. Okay, is it not Crystal Palace that started this rubbish?
Yes, Crystal Palace.
It's Crystal Palace that started this, and then you are like, okay, maybe it's a little wobble. Nothing to worry about. Then you go away to Galatasaray, and then Gala said, you are not going on with this victory. Osimhen said, Konate, me and you are going to dance. And Konate danced for Osimhen. That game should have even ended. It should be worse. It's Alisson that saved you from that game because that game could have been bad. If Alisson was not on top of it, it could have gone. So, and then you go into game week, Man U. Okay, everybody bounces back with Man U. They say Man U that me and you banter. We talk about them. They have used me, and they use me to pick up form. It's me that they started with.
Yes.
They used me to pick up form because my own manager, Enzo Maresca, decided that this is where he's going to start panicking after a red card. After my players did bozo moment, which we'll park to one side. Then they now came to Liverpool. Liverpool is where you humble them, bring them back to earth. They did it. In Anfield, wow. At that point, Liverpool's fans head gone. I'm hearing sack, slots. This man does not know what he's doing. I said after that Man U game is when the sack slot started. They said if this man cannot wake up Monday morning and he still has a job at Liverpool, I said, short-term memory. Then you go through after Man U, it was it not Brentford next?
What? No. Hold on. So
Let-
after Man U was another Champions League where we actually
okay.
righted the ship. Then Brentford.
Okay. Then you went to Frankfurt. And then you said Frankfurt, you people, you are small boys. We bought a Keteke from you. We'll show you what a Keteke can do now. And then you come back to Premier League. And Premier League say, stay humble, eh? Stay humble. And then they humble you. and then the chaos begins. I did a weekend match reaction. I said, this is DEFCON blue. This is DEFCON. This is level 2 that we are talking about right now. If it goes any further, we are looking at DEFCON 1. We have to call a crisis because my adversaries, Arsenal, are going to laugh over me. So let me bring it back to you as a Liverpool fan. Tell me how you were feeling, because I wanted to paint this picture, clear picture for our audience so that they understand what was going on in case anybody missed it. What was going on in your mind as a Liverpool fan during this whole period?
So, have you ever had sleep paralysis?
I think once in my life. Once.
It's one of those situations where you're like, this is not real, so I should be able to wake up from it. But nothing is happening. You can't even say blood of Jesus. You can't you can't call for your parents. You just have to be there and you're fully aware of everything. But like, this is not real.
Lord.
Except this time it actually was real. Week in, week out, you are sneaking to watch on your phone. Some people won't name names, took a second computer to work so that they
Jesus.
could watch. And imagine going through all of that wahala, using your cell phone as a hotspot so that you're not connecting to the work network to watch this. And this is what happened.
Lord.
Jordan Henderson is shining against you.
Kelia, small boy of Kelia that we sent for, when they send somebody for graduation, you have now graduated. You cannot go forth and become a star.
It's just like, no, this is not happening. I'm watching it happen, but I'm saying this is not happening. Then, like you said, the fan response was just fire this. You let this one go. Like, I understand frustration. Trust me, I understand frustration. I mean, I've seen Roy Hodgson manage my club, so I understand frustration. Okay,
That's
so but they say sometimes for some people they don't know how to handle success. So like the first time you even like you're up there, you're so used to being at a deficit that anytime something happens, you're just like, no, we are not used to being up here. Let's just blow it all up so that we can go back to the time when we're longing for success.
Yeah.
Now you're in the middle of it. But yeah, no, we can still talk about the commentary, but yeah, it was like a bad dream and you are taking sleeping pills, so you're not waking up anytime soon. That's just the plainest way to put it.
All right. That's interesting. I like that analysis because me as a Chelsea fan, in fact, that sleep paralysis, metaphorically, lasted a long time. When Graham Potter was my manager, imagine you're like, this man does not know what he's doing. Why does he still have a job? Then he turned to prayer because warfare. Because when you are going through it and you're like, no, lebra casa terrible santa yaba. You start praying. You pray that they open the eyes of the owner so that they can quench this suffering. Let it end. So I like that. So I want to ask you a question. Are you back now? Have you regained? Have you woken up from your slumber?
No. No.
Why? Tell me why. Tell me why not? Because you people won against Aston Villa. You brought back the Anfield. The fear.
It's very simple. So I'll go back to something Slot said, and people took it as whining, and what I took it as just a manager that is just he doesn't know how to lie to the media. So they asked him after the Frankfurt match, they asked him, what was it that's like you guys have been struggling? What was it about Frankfurt that's like, why did you guys perform better here than you have in previous matches? And it's like, their style of play suited us better. It's simple. It was like they were trying to do tiki-taka. We've been inundated with long balls in previous matches, and that works against us. It's not that, and the funny thing is, it's not that the long ball itself is what's succeeding. We're winning almost 60% of the aerial duels. It's the second ball. So that knockdown is where the issue comes in.
Mm-hmm.
Frankfurt didn't try any long balls. Same thing with Aston Villa. They didn't try any long balls. That's why I'm saying we're not back, because
The
we
problem
haven't.
still exists.
Yeah, we haven't righted it wrong.
Mm.
We've succeeded playing our, like, if you're coming to play against us in that mode,
Yeah.
what Frankfurt did, what Aston Villa, will beat you. But the thing is, that is what puts you in a state of emergency, expecting everybody to play that way.
Yeah.
So when you say, are we back? No, not yet, because we haven't fixed anything. Well, let me not say we haven't fixed anything. We haven't fixed that issue. There were certain things in the Aston Villa match that were much better than before, and we can get into that when we are talking about specifically the Aston Villa match. But are we back? Not yet. We haven't proven that we're back. We had a good result, and that's like saying we were back after the Frankfurt match, even though there were more signs that would be like, it was more encouraging than even because of the scoreline. But Slot gave voice to why that happened. He explained it. They basically played into our hands. They attacked us the way we want you to attack us. So like, I can't say we're back until the thing that has plagued us for the last 5 matches, until we can address that and cross those hurdles, then I can say we're back. But now, how can you say you're back and the thing that has Brentford celebrating, like that has all like that has Crystal Palace fans are saying that they've never been more optimistic about a match than this Liverpool match, and the previous one was their previous match against Liverpool.
Damn. Insults.
Crystal Palace.
No, those people, they did ya dirty, bro. They use Gay. They use a picture of Gay. I think I was smiling in the picture, and they like versus Liverpool up next. I was like,
yes, no.
They said that Isa's what's his name? Ishmael. What's his name? That's Sa. Sa has done it again.
Yes, no.
Let's go right into the Aston Villa game very quickly. You talked about they played into your hands, but you said that there were some things that you did better. Talk about what you did better in those games.
So, and when new signings come in, we talk about, okay, you got all these new players, so you have no excuse. You spent $1 billion, whatever.
Yeah.
The thing that made the team click last season so much was whenever we pressed, it was from the front, and it was dogged. It was Diaz on the left. It was Nunez in the middle, and Salah was given the freedom. Like when Slot came in, he told Slot, this one that you're having me do, that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to score goals. So, like let us have an agreement now that I'm not going to. You're not going to slate me for any of that, and I will repay you by scoring goals. And he did. But that was all predicated on Nunez and Diaz actually pressing, causing havoc up front, so that they can't just pass out the way they've been doing against us this season with Gakpo and Isak. Because when Ekitike came in against Aston Villa, that was one of the changes. It was also us having Szoboszlai playing further forward. Because when you have him as a right back or as a deep lying centre mid, he can't be the one triggering the press. But now it's like here he was one up top with Ekitike causing havoc, causing all these missed passes. So it's like that initially, like when you consider the people that have gone out, people that were on here under Slot, under Klopp, when the pressing was like indoctrinated into the club. Now you're bringing in Isak. He's like, bro, that's not what I do, and you can't have two people saying that's not what I do. You can't.
So
and then Gakpo is doing pretty boy soccer on the other side. So it's like your whole front line isn't pressing. So even the long ball strategy, they don't even need to do that to get past our front line. Then are you going to then have the midfielder starting the press when you've already gone past the line of three? Yeah. So like what we did against Aston Villa, like the press it's as if Slot said, if you don't press, you don't play. And they came out with like energy. Even Salah was pressing.
Mm-hmm.
because even that his goal, like that was as a result of
the press. I saw it.
yeah.
And
So I was like,
Martinez gifted him. That useless, that guy, suspect. But we keep on moving.
yeah. So there was a lot of like it seemed like there was more focus. Robertson coming back into the lineup. It's like we needed stability at the back. Because when we had Kirkes bombing down the left, Gakpo was ignoring him every time. He always used him as a decoy. And
Yeah,
you know
because
what?
they always like to cut in on the right and then
Yes.
try and shoot.
And again, Slot even mentioned that during a press conference. And that's one of the things that I don't think people understand. Slot talks to the players through the press conference. Yeah, he talks to them because he's like, there were times when Gakpo, like Cody Gakpo has to release the ball to Kirkes on those overlaps. Because now the defenders on that side don't have to worry about Kirkes at all.
Yeah.
So
He's
all
not a threat.
fine. You're cutting into traffic. He's now up top where we have one man less back. So once that long ball happens, it's going to be towards Van Dijk's side that now pulls our center back all the way to the touchline.
So right on there, the two areas I want to touch upon. One area I want to talk about is the impact of your new signings, and I'll that'll be the second part of my conversation. But while talking about Kirkes, and you talk about how Robertson has brought stability, is it honestly not on the manager to say, look, maybe we try to use Kirkes in a different role? Because you've seen modern coaches nowadays where there's this whole inverting what do you call it, left back, inverting right back,
Inverted fullback.
Yeah, inverted fullback kind of situation where it's like you can go up, but you can't go up too much. You can kind of pinch in. But I still say I think that you're still stuck at the same problem because nobody's taking advantage of that area. And if Mr. Gakpo is going into where Keke is supposed to invert into, I just feel like there has to be a balance, which kind of now leads me into your new signings. It feels like the group of players that were recruited for slots does not fit his tactical style of play, or he didn't get his full sign. Because the reason why I'm saying that is because if you are getting Kekes, you know what Kekes does. He did it well in Bournemouth. He's a traditional fullback. He's not the tiki-taka person. He's not great at carrying the ball. It's just I'll be dangerous. I'll whip in a cross, and then you guys can do whatever you want in the middle. So if you knew that that's the left back that you're having, why didn't you get a left winger that suits the way he wants to play? Because I'm hearing Gakpo plays a different way than what Slot wants to do. Hello, Sommer was there. Even if it's not Sommer, you could have found somebody. It doesn't need to be the most price range kind of person. Somebody that knows how to play that, so that way, if Gakpo, because that person that used to do that before was Diaz. You sold him to Bayern, but you never replaced him. The only person that they was giving to you was 16-year-old Ngomo. Abi, what's his name?
Rio.
Rio. So how is it that he ended that transfer season and said, wait, Gakpo doesn't play the way I want to play, but we're just going to let it, like, what happened?
We didn't know Gakpo didn't play that way now. Because remember, before that, all we had was Robertson. So Robertson wasn't necessarily bombing down the wing, picking up that space. Robertson was like playing 1-2s with Gakpo. Like he was he was operating in that space where Gakpo is comfortable. Now, that took out of the three people, Slots, Kirkes, Gakpo, 2 of them are on the same page. The odd man out there is Gakpo. So Kirkes is doing what Slot wants. The issue is that the person that can have the most effect on that whole transition from defense to attack is the person that's gumming it all up. Because all it takes is one reverse pass to Kirkes. Now the whole defense has to adjust. It's like 10 times out of 10, Gakpo is cutting inside. Or he's doing one weak left-footed cross that is easily cleared and now everybody's stuck up top. So it just, I guess what you're saying about him not getting a replacement is valid, except when you sign Verts for that amount, you are expecting some optionality out of him.
Will
Yeah,
come.
so when you say like you're not just buying that for it as a 10. You're buying that as a 10, as a left winger, as a false 9. And that's what he did in Germany. It's just that he also hasn't had the best start. Now it's but I mean, if you like watch a lot of what's going on, you can see that when you go by one of these stats called chances created.
Yeah.
And I think that's better than XG or XA or whatever. Chances created is like, I've put you in a position to score. All you need to do is score. And he's being let down by the likes of Gakpo. And like he's created, like, I want to say, like, he's top 10 in chances created already. And that's after not starting a few games.
And this is Wirtz, right?
Yes, Wirtz, yes.
Yeah. See, my problem with Wirtz is I understand chances created, but it goes missing in games, and I don't know if that is down to maybe he's not assimilating or understanding the instructions that are being given to him, or it feels like he's not physically strong, because a lot of people have complained about how he gets bodied off of. I think against the first game of the season against Bournemouth, we talked about how like they just like shoved him. This man has to be on a workout plan, man. Bulk up. Whatever you need to do, go and figure out who João Pedro's trainer is. Because since they did that, now the guy knows how to score headers, but he hasn't been scoring of late. But my thing is that guy that you're talking about, Wirtz himself, he's supposed to be that explosive, dynamic kind of X factor. And he's not really like, he's not kicked it to get. He's like gun shy. Has he even taken any shot on targets?
Yes, now. Yes.
I've not seen it now. That's what I'm asking.
3 shots on targets in Premier League so far. But he has got 2 in Champions League as well against Frankfurt.
Oh, okay, against Frankfurt. And Frankfurt now, open your now. We can't look that. Let me tell you something.
They all count.
That Frankfurt game is what you call a placebo. They gave you a placebo. Because the way Brentford brought you back to reality. When I was watching that game, I saw 1-0. I said, no, maybe you people are just a shell shock. You come back. Then I now decided to tune into that game. The way Brentford started pressing you like informed Real Madrid, I said, this is the Liverpool that I put my trust in. Because let me tell you something. I said it in my my weekend match reaction. I will hold you people responsible if Arsenal wins this league. You people, you know when they tie somebody for neck, I'm going to tie you people for neck, because you cannot let my adversaries have a one-up over me. And my whole summer, do you know how many Arsenal fans I have that I know that are friends? They are ready. All of them, they have not reached out to me. None of them are gloating, because I know them. All of you, I know you. I know all of you are waiting. Because the moment you people win that thing, my phone will not stop. And they will not stop looking at me. Because you know Arsenal fans will be looking. They now do like this. Anyway. What's going on with Isaac? We talked about what? Because I wanted to talk about the impact. What's going on with Isaac? What is...
Well, he's hurt. He's hurt right now.
What's happening now? This your side. It's not encouraging. What's happening? Because I don't know. I understand it took you a while. You have not trained. We are in game week 8, I'll be 7. I don't get it.
So do you know a lot about cars?
Not really. I'm a very, very simple guy. If he moves, he drives, he gas, electric, I don't care. As long as it moves, I drive it.
Okay, so there's a saying that Range Rover and Land Rover are the ones keeping a lot of mechanic shops in business. They are luxury vehicles
But
that you have to make sure you have the warranty, because it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when something goes.
yes.
And it seems like that's what's happened with Isaac. It's like all the injury prone stuff that sort of skipped him to a degree at Newcastle.
Mm-hmm.
I think he had it when he was still in Spain.
Yeah.
But it seems like all of it just came to settle on Merseyside, because there was the excuse of he had no preseason. Okay, well, how long will it take you to get up to speed?
Yeah.
Is it 6 matches? Is it 2 months? Whatever, 10 weeks? Okay. Don't worry, we have a kitty. That's
Abi?
that benefit of having options.
Mhm.
Like, time for you to come. Now, what happened? You pulled groin. From what? It's not like you were pressing. It's not like you injured your groin because you were taking 11 shots a match. So what is it? What happened?
I forget what game that I was watching, and I saw my guy with hands on his knees, gasping for air. I'm
Brother.
like, brother man, did you drink beer before you came into this? Because you are acting like somebody who had a hangover and just came to come and play afterwards. You know when you play pickup and you're like, man, I'm tired, man. You don't want to know what happened last night. That's what that brother was looking like. Yeah, like they had to stop him off.
And that's the part where I said, I think when he was at Newcastle, he was getting the Salah treatment of, you don't press, we will do the hunting and present to you, and you take over. And he said, I'm here and I cannot do all that. So I was like, even your press, whatever, it's not working. It's not working.
The press is not pressing.
It's not pressing. So it's just like, okay, wherever you're going to go and heal your groin, go. It's okay. Come back when you know you're absolutely sure. It's like when a kid is making noise in class, like, leave. When you're ready to behave, come back. Because what you're doing here is not being productive. And that's not even like, oh, we made a mistake. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying right now.
He's a shadow of himself.
Yeah, it's not, and maybe his own is in his own head trying to like justify the price tag, and I get that happens. I'm sure Roberts is feeling that too, to an extent. But still, the size of the post hasn't changed. Like, shoot and score. Let's
have something to.
But I think there's something to be said about him and Salah being on the field at the same time with the, I don't want to say attitude because it makes it sound negative, but with the mindset of, you guys hunt and I'll finish.
I'll finish.
Like, both of you can't, like, if two of you are doing that, then our press is not going to be sufficient at all.
Last question on Liverpool. When is Slot going to respect Chiesa? That guy does not rate Chiesa at all, because Chiesa has been on form time and time over again. Saved you coming off of the bench. He's not included in the Champions League squad. He does his best, still plays, does not complain.
No, he's
has
in
no
Champions League
social
squad
media
now because of injury, but he's in Champions League squad now.
Yeah, but I'm even looking at the Premier League. You're talking about Gakpo. Gakpo is not playing what you want. Brothers, Gakpo, enjoy the bench. See what Chiesa is doing for 2 games. By the time you give him that bench treatment, he will pick his head up and look at the options. But for some reason, and even the same thing, he did the same thing for during the I forgot who you were playing. Was it not the Man U game? It was the Man U game. He started Isak. Everybody in their right mind said Ekitike start up front because he has been the one that has been scoring.
Right.
He decides to start Isak. I'm sure there's a conflict of price tag. People are going to ask questions in the media. But as a coach, you got to make some gutsy call when you need to call. That's why you are getting paid the big bucks. That's why they acquire all this talent for you. You know the right people that will play at the right time based off of most of the output they are giving you, both in training and also in their previous matches. Isak had no business starting that Man U game, but he still started. And then when you were now 1-0 down and it was 9 minutes, you end up bringing him in. Before you know it, you score, and then laps at the back, then you lost. And it's like, if this guy was there since minute 5, Man U will not be thinking about bombing forward. Do you understand the kind of confidence that you felt Man U that there's no threat up top? Don't just push it in. Maguire is the one heading the ball.
Imagine.
Anyway, I've told you people, Liverpool fans, including you, because me, I know you, Toju. I go hold you for Neko. Because if Arsenal win this, which oh God. You don't want to know what my summer holiday is going to look like if they win this. So you will figure it out. I don't care. Oh. January, you buy another winger. I don't even mind. Carry Chiesa, put him in a place. Gakpo, go at your bench. Stay there for a while. Learn. When Salah goes on, Salah goes on AFCON. Try, if Isaac is back, try 4-4-2. Eketike, press. Chiesa, press. Isaac, stay there and score goal. I don't want to hear anything. Because you cannot kick off when Salah is away. Because now you are the Salah. Salah has gone to AFCON. You are now the Salah. Perform. So, figure it out. That's all I will say for Liverpool.
And one thing for Arsenal fans. Look at the table now. You guys are 6 points ahead. You have no excuse because they kept making out, oh, we had the best transfer window. Okay, you had the best transfer window. You are 6 points ahead of Man City. You said, oh, we prefer even if Man City is chasing us than Liverpool. Or Liverpool, what? You have 6 points clear. If you don't win this league now, you have failed. This is a bottle job of epic proportions. Hear it now.
I like that warning that you are giving to Arsenal fans. Hold on. I went out of frame. Arsenal fans, I want you to listen to me. I'm your principal. Or think of me as that your popsy that sent you to boarding school. If you by any means bottle this league, Arsenal fans, listen to me. If you by any means bottle this league, oh Lord, I don't care if I know an Arsenal fan or not. As long as I see you wear an Arsenal jersey, I will cook you. I will cook you like they cook mama. I will cook you like they cook goat meat. So you better not bottle it. Because I say I love you right now. Your shoulders are high. You are giving me jokerous celebration. If you bottle this league, I will come for you. I've given you that one, Arsenal fans. I'm just putting it out there for you. Anyway, let's move on quickly.
Okay.
Let's talk about very quickly. There's a club called Chelsea. We are located in close to Fulham, London. We have a child. We have a a subsidiary. We have a multi-owner club model. That's what we have. Part of that club model, we own Strasbourg. We own part stake in Milan because they used to buy our players. I believe that we have stake in Milan, but it's not official.
It's not official, okay.
It's not official. But we own this one. We own them. This is not a financial. We own them mentally, spiritually, and physically. We own Tottenham Hotspur. It doesn't matter where we are at. We can be 29th in the we can be 15th in League 2. We will still own Tottenham any day, anytime. Tottenham Hotspur, 3-point lane as usual. Chelsea, we didn't even get out of second gear. I was watching that game and I started to realize that we need to find Brighton. And then we need to give Brighton, probably, let's say 15 mil. Just give them 15 mil. For Caicedo, when you go for Thanksgiving in church, we need to give Brighton 15 mil for Thanksgiving. For Caicedo, just for Caicedo, I don't want to mention Cucurella because initially I thought that they did me 419 with
Mm.
Cucurella. But Cucurella has shown to be when they call somebody a B word, it's just that B word. Just you don't want him to be opposing you. You don't want to be the defender against you, but you love him when he's in your team because he just gets into players. Because that Tottenham versus Chelsea, he was just kicking anybody. The way he maltreated Kudus was like, they say you to me. I never put
He
touch
had to
ball. You
ask
have
him.
already
Asked him.
Hmm?
He had to ask. Kudus had to ask him at one point. Like, what's
like,
going on here?
bro, like he push him, pull him, anything. And I love it. And a lot of Chelsea players in that game had that mentality, is that we owned you. How dare you touch the ball when you have not touched it? And you see that mentality that we scored that goal because we're like, you want to pass from the back against us? You were practicing long throwing and corner. Did you see that? The pre-match, they were doing throwing, they were doing corner, all of them with their new coaching. I will come back to that long throwing and corner thing later. But they were doing throwing, corner, ish. Then they want to start playing tiki-taka from the back. Who sent you? Who born you? Who owned you? We owned you. Did we give you permission to try that? And my beautiful Caicedo. I said this, we're not Caicedo FC. If that guy get injured, let's close the season, off the lights. We don't want to play anymore. Until Caicedo comes back, they will resume playing. Because what that guy does in the midfield, I cannot explain. He tackles, he covers, the way he extends his left, Toju, like I'm afraid. I'm like, bro, you're gonna pop something. Have you seen that guy tackle?
The goal he set up now, that was from two pressing motions in the same. I thought he was going to hurt himself on the assist, not even on the tackle.
Yes. I was like, and when I started fearing Caicedo, it was that Club World Cup. Club World Cup, Caicedo against the semi-finals against was it not? It's not Palmeiras. It's against Fluminense. Against Fluminense, Caicedo
right.
comes up
Epic
at
rival.
against Fluminense. It goes off at 88 minutes or 75 minutes. Rose his ankle. I said, Jesus, we are winning 2-0, but I'm afraid because Caicedo is not going to play that much. Because everybody who rolls their ankle, unless you are an NFL player, only NFL players can play on rolled ankles because you know why? They will tape that leg as if they are taping a FedEx package that they are going to ship. They will lock that ankle in place because you can only do certain movements. Tell me why PSG final, Caicedo is starting. Not only starting, bossing the midfield. And I was like, what injection did they give you? Did they give you Captain America serum? Or have you gotten in contact with X-Men? Because the way that ankle rolled, I saw Iban was working with ice. He played 90 minutes. I don't even think he left that game. Played the whole final. Bossed the midfield. So me, I started the day that boy's body is going to say, look, treat me gently. Because I know what happened to Kante. I know what happened to Kante. So I'm just glad the way Maresca is treating him like egg. Some others FA Cup, EFL Cup, I don't want to see Caicedo in that match. I was even angry when they brought him against that Lincoln City, whatever game that we played. Caicedo has nothing to do with FA Cup and EFL. It was only in the finals. So we are Caicedo FC. Caicedo is our manager, is our coach, is our baller, is our number 10. Because Kopama has shown me that he can have off days. Caicedo does not have off days. If he has off day, it's the coach's problem. The coach did not set up the tactics right. It's not Caicedo's fault. I don't care.
Fair enough.
Caicedo is blameless. And he has started adding goal scoring to this thing. Have you seen that?
Yeah, that's I can't believe that one.
Hit him from range, and I was like, hey, Caicedo, don't spoil me. Don't take me. Don't give me ice cream that you don't have full cup for. Don't give me all the. You know when you go to ice cream shop, they give you a spoon to taste.
Just this sample.
Don't give me a taste of what you cannot be consistent on, because the way this guy is hitting it, anytime I see him outside the box, I'll just be starting to shoot. I don't care. Shoot. If you have if Pedro is 1-on-1, I don't care. Shoot that ball, Caicedo. Now you get us. So, like I said, UFC now, because if that guy breaks down, I cannot trust Lavia. I cannot trust Enzo Fernandez. I cannot even trust Santos. Because Santos before was coming with giri giri. Then Premier League humbled him. So, as owners of Ospos, there's nothing really to discuss with me. I just want to make public service announcements that we have acquired Tottenham Hotspur. We are just trying to understand what the deed to their stadium is, so that way we can have our name as co-owners. In fact, we are kicking them out. They report to us.
You're not the landlord.
We are the landlord.
Okay.
They report to us that this is our annual revenue. Then we'll not decide whether or not we want to take part in it or not because of legal or not legal reasons. Let's go very quickly to Arsenal. I want to talk about, obviously, Arsenal have been winning. We don't want to talk about their 2-0 game. I want to talk about the topics that have clouded Arsenal's surge, their run.
Okay.
They talk about this. Everybody is saying they call them set piece again, set piece FC, long throwing. What's your take about how this has impacted Premier League? And what I mean by is the over reliance on set piece and the over reliance on all this long throw. Because I'm seeing more and more teams starting to say, if you can't beat them, join them. Thankfully, my own coach said that I did not learn Aram football from Pep.
Mm-hmm.
The only person that I know how to learn from is Pep. Pep did not play all this long throw nonsense. He just play from the back, press, take advantage of space, you get your opportunity and you score. I don't know where Arteta has learned this Aram football from, but let's talk about the impact of that on the Premier League, because I've seen more teams. It's crazy how many teams just long throw, corner kick, long throw, corner kick. That's what they depend on. Some people even come with that specific plan in mind. What's your take on how it has affected it? Has it in fact affected it positively, negatively? If it's negatively, why?
So the first thing I would say is usually people who copy things that have ended in success. And in the Premier League, success would be winning the league, no?
Yeah.
So all these ones that are copying what Arsenal is doing, is it with the goal of finishing second? Like, it's not like they just started today. Maybe they perfected it this season.
Yeah.
But this is what they've been doing.
Yeah.
And it's not like it's the thing that got them to the top. No. But it's very, I don't want to call it negative football. But it's like if all you're playing for is for the ball to go out for you to have a chance. Because what you're doing now is with all those set pieces, like a set piece means that you get to set up your players the way you want before restarting the match. So that's why Arsenal doesn't concede a lot of goals. So we might be looking at it in sense of this is why this is in favor of the attack. I see more of it gets their defense set up. Because it's not something like you're not technically not really in transition that much. Because once like they can fall back because all of your players are closer to your goal than theirs.
Yeah.
So once the attack starts, they have an advantage in that regard. I'm also speaking as a rival. I'm also speaking as a team that beat Arsenal this season. I'm also speaking as someone whose team has conceded 4 times as many goals as Arsenal this season already. So as an Arsenal fan, I would not be apologizing for this kind of production.
I agree.
Because if you like, I think there was like a match Arsenal played against City. I think it was like 1-1 or 0-0 or something, and they were getting slack for it. And like, oh, so you guys wanted us to go out and play beautiful football and lose 5-1. That's what we wanted for. And they were like, no, we came out of this with a point. It's not entertaining football at all. For a neutral, it's not entertaining football. It's not something that I would be like, oh, I'm looking forward to this. If I'm watching the Arsenal match, it's just a hate watch. It's not because, I'm going to enjoy the beautiful game. No, it's because I'm hoping with every fiber of my being that they lose, and they lose in a way that disgraces everybody. But as an Arsenal fan, Arsenal supporter, I don't see any reason why you'd apologize for how your team is playing. You're not going to be proud of it.
Yeah.
You're not going to apologize for it, because it's gotten to the point where you're like, I've been through the wilderness. Right now, this is what seems, and I will use seems at this point, to be getting us there. The thing about all these trends or like anytime there's like momentum in one direction, pendulum has to swing back, because whether Amorim or Slots want to understand it or realize it, you have to have a counter punch. And not only a counter punch, you need a counter punch for the counter punch.
Yeah.
So all these people, like, it happened yesterday. You're doing a long throw. The team on defense will just set 3 players up at the halfway line.
I saw Chelsea did that.
Yes, now.
Chelsea did that. I was like, Maresca, you two get brave. It's like, the ball you were. No come mark me now.
Yes, now.
Don't come and mark me.
3 players. Okay, the reason why you can't do that in a corner is because you can score directly from the corner. So you need the ball is back there. A throw in, if it doesn't touch anybody, it doesn't count. So you can make the box sparse with 2 players. So there are ways to counteract these things. Maybe these managers are not smart enough, or not bold enough, or too proud to make any adjustments. But if all you are doing is setting up for a long throw, set up the players up front now. They say, go for it. Say, go for it. But if you by mistake don't score,
we'll deal with 2 mercilessly.
So there's always a zig to the zag of what other players are doing. And if you're and another thing about playing for a set piece is the ball is out of play for so long, so that there's no action actually happening. And the Premier League, they claimed that there was a mandate of trying to keep the ball in play, like speeding up play. It's not happening.
Yeah.
You're having some matches that the ball is out to play for 21 minutes.
Yeah, that's horrible.
21 minutes that the ball is out to play. When it's not American football. Think about that. In 90 minutes, but the ball is out to play for 21 minutes. No. So, I mean, like I said, they don't have to apologize for it. It's not the kind of football I would want my team to play. And I'm speaking from a place of privilege, because we're defending champions. I can say that even if we're having a very rough patch right now, we're still defending champions. However, I'm sure if Arsenal wins, they will be carrying corner flags through their parade. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They will celebrate, however. But because it's pretty, I wouldn't even say it's, because I think people are trying to compare it to Jose Mourinho's Chelsea. No, they were just defensively drilled. They were not playing for corners. They were just solid defensively.
Jose Mourinho's team were good defensively, and when they hit you on the counter, you are gonna be sorry, because the way they hit you quick, that's one different. Jose Mourinho did not play this thing. It was just Jose Mourinho. If I score 1 goal and I said that 1 goal is enough for me to win this game, that is the end of the game. I dare you to break me down. That's all you say. I dare you to break me down. And if you cannot, and I catch you on the counter again, I double delete. That's it. Is that not how he won against Liverpool when Gerrard sleep? He said, come now, come. At the moment, he caught a little whims. Then Baba. Sorry, I touched on the top spot.
Yeah, I mean, don't worry. We've won the league twice since then, so it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. And Christopher has also featured in that season as well. So Brendan Rodgers. Like I said, we've been through some things, so I don't.
Yeah, you people have been to the trenches, though, for real.
Yeah.
All right. Lastly, I want to touch upon. I was thinking about this this evening as I was washing the plate, and I was like, sometimes as a football fan, and you mentioned this. Is it right for you to do a H watch? Like, are you anti-football if you are doing H watch, or are you just a A passionate fan that really wants somebody, because sometimes they'll be like, some people say, I'm a poor football person. I just want to watch beautiful football. But me, as a passionate fan, I watch football of my rivals and I want them to lose. I don't wish you well. Sorry. I do not
Absolutely.
wish you well. I do not wish you well. I'm waiting for you to. I am a passionate Eagles fan. I will watch Cowboys game just to laugh at them, and then I'll go and watch Stephen A. Smith on Monday so he can dunk on them the more. So I want to ask. You said that, but I wanted to ask, like, is that is it a right that every passionate football fan must have, that you must be like, if it's Man U, I cannot wish Man U well. If it's Liverpool, I can't wish them well. Like, is it a, because sometimes when my team loses, I'm like, I cannot be in this pain alone. Who else can I drag into this?
Yes.
Who else? Who
Yes.
else? Who else is going to join me in misery?
Yes. Like you said, misery loves company. And even when your team's not miserable, I still want my rivals to be miserable. I would even suggest that a hate watch is the foundation of being a fan. I don't think you're a real fan if you cannot muster a hate watch. You must be able to watch a match purely with the goal of that rival team losing. Like, that's the only thing you care about.
Yep.
You don't care about the quality of the football. Like, it's not that I want anybody to get injured, but if they do, I would be upset. I'm watching.
Get well soon.
Yeah, get well. I'll send
Get
the
well
card.
soon. Hey, y'all.
Yes, I'll say T's and P's, thoughts and prayers. I'm watching matches, like, specifically just to whatever energy I can send towards them that can influence it in any way for them to lose. I'm doing it.
Man, you fans, you escaped the green Nottingham Forest. I had them in my graphs. I had the messages.
I would say the worst team to watch for a hate watch is Man City.
Oh God!
Because it's I told you about Haaland. I told you.
Robots, man.
I told you.
It's a robot. I was, I went into that. I was keeping track of the Man City versus Bournemouth game. I was like, maybe Bournemouth would just, Semenyon is on form. Ariola knows how to get around big teams. And last season, he did well against them. I take my phone, first thing, Haaland score. I said, God. Before I knew it, 2-1. I said, this game is done. Because Pep nowadays, Pep knows how to play passive game. It's not all meta. Once Pep is winning like this, oh yeah, drop back. He's not playing drop back and defend, though. Pep is not pragmatic. This is the first time I will ever say, before Pep is like, no, keep passing ball, keep moving ball. I want it to be 4. Now, once Pep is in the lead and is comfortable, pragmatic football all day long. This is a side of Pep I've never seen before. And his push has come to shove. But that man, I said he's not going to make top 4. That man is going to make top 4. You will not win the league, but say you will finish out of a top. You will not finish the top 4. That will taint his record. He will not allow it.
No,
because he has started building another winch that is called the Turkey. Did you see that boy? Did you see what he was doing? The one-time true ball, just talk. He didn't even control it. I even forgot about it. Then all of a sudden, he has made that boy lean. He told him to go and lose weight. He said, go into the lab. I will rebuild you into the player I want you to be. He wants to create another Bernardo Silva.
I told you. Don't write off Man City. Don't. I say because of Liverpool did not win 8 straight. Don't write them off.
Yeah, he's definitely going to enter top 4. In fact, at this point, I think he's 3rd. He's probably 2nd at this point. Unless if you people get it right, then he's 3rd. If people don't get it right, this man is going to be 2nd, though.
Playing on Sunday now.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Chai. Best of luck on that one.
But that's the beauty of playing against them. They don't do long ball like that now.
Oh, yeah, they don't do long ball. So you people will play that on the floor.
Now, it might be that's when Pep will bring out one strategy he has never used before. that he wants. That's when
because,
you decide you. Oh.
because that man started what do you call it? He started before, he likes his goalkeeper, Tiki Taka. Then he deployed Donnarumma. He said, Donnarumma, if they burn you where?
Mhm.
If don't launch that boy to the midfield to Haaland's body. I said, Pep. Pep changed his tune.
Yes, no.
He said, I don't need Tiki Taka anymore. Just launch it one time.
Mm-hmm.
My God. That man is, he can, I think that's one of the reasons why it's probably, I still don't, I'm just a old school. It can never top Alex Ferguson. But he sits right, if Alex Ferguson is here, he sits right just a row behind Ferguson. Just one row. Not that. In fact, the Ferguson is here. Because the way he's able to adapt, I've never seen them adapt like this before. Because before, you throw in money, you throw in all the stars, he figures it out. He's actually adapting. That's the scary part. He's adapting to play games that in a style that people don't even expect him to play in. And I'm like, this man is crazy. He's insane. He's another level. Just go, please. I'm tired. I don't want to think about Pep again. Just go.
Haaland, 13 goals. Second place, 6 goals. Think about that. That's all.
Anyway, this comes to the end of our show. If you have stuck on here, well, anyway, what we're gonna do with this is I'm gonna break this out into multiple episodes. So if you've gone into this part of the video, like, subscribe, follow Toju on the World Actual Podcast. Actually Podcast. I still see the name I read it wrong. The World Actually Podcast. Follow him. More exciting stuff. Toju, what's going on? What's going on?
We took a little break.
Okay.
Life has been lifing for a year. We're trying to set up some more fun episodes of our Black Movie Game Night.
Okay.
So just be on the lookout for that. And if you haven't already, just go and check out what we've done so far so you can get a better idea of what it is that we do.
Yeah. If you haven't yet, trust me, it's a good, just play it while you're driving. It's the best thing because I didn't even have to watch a video. I was just hearing the audio. I was cracking up. So watch it while you're driving. You're going to work. Tune into it. Subscribe. Turn on your notification bell so you can be notified because, like life is life, but the content does not stop.
Happy.
So we'll drop it where we don't make any announcement. We'll just drop it. And when we drop it, you gotta be the first person to check it out.
Exactly.
So thank you guys. Toju, thanks as always for always showing up.
Of course.
We're talking about football. And we'll catch you next time.
All right.
Peace out, guys.